All right. Shalom, everyone. Peace for those who love peace and no peace for the wicked. The Lord said. I hope you can hear me very well. And, today we are going to talk about a very, very sensitive topic. All of us, we like to stay young. Me too. And I don't know, I'm trying to find it. I drink water every day. Maybe the first thing in the morning. I mean, even the coffee is made of water. Oh, this is not the coffee I drink. We need the other picture. This is another grifter. Uh, yeah, this one. Some people, they are like yesterday we were talking about the grifters, right? And some of them even they are Christians. Grifters is very normal thing happen in history. It's a job, it's a career, and there's always people that are stupid, and you can fool them and lie to them. Now the chosen prophet Muhammad, which means the praised one, I mean Allah himself, he praised him. uh, he came to us with a story about a guy, his name is Mr. Green. Al-Khadr. Al-Khadr in Arabic is green, it's coming from the word green. So what they claim that, when Al-Khadr, he sat down, all right, uh, over any ground, even if it's a desert, all right away, Al-Khadr, his butt is going to sweat water and is going to make the ground green. Now, this is one of the Muslim interpretation for the name. Some, they might say to you, no, he is a green himself because he drank from the fountain of youth. But if we go and see reference, if you seek reference, we can find something like this about Mr. Green. This is from Al-Bukhari. Abu Hurairah reported that the Prophet as saying, who said that? The Prophet. Who said that? The Prophet. Hello? Captain Prince. First of all, the hadith is very accurate and it's true. It's proven scientifically that if somebody sits in the ground, it's very green. And he is because he drank of the fountain of youth. Zakir Naik. Why we don't invite Mr. Al-Khadr to Saudi Arabia? And you know what? We can make his butt sit everywhere. I mean, we give him money, we will pay him. Saudi Arabia is a desert. All what he need to do is just move his butt from place to place. And then the whole country will become a green. You know what I mean? Hello? Hello? Look like Zakir Naik, he took my advice and he decided to go to the Greenland of Saudi Arabia because Mr. Green, he sit in the ground. As you see, he was called such a name, Al-Khadr, which means green, because if he sit on some white spot, which means there's nothing, it's like a desert. The land and it's sprouted green. The whole land will become a green. Now, who is the Muslim? He want to tell me that Muhammad is not a grifter. You see, I use this. I learned this word grifter by the way just a few weeks ago when this guy, what his name, Andrew, he called David Wood grifter. This is the first time I hear about it. I don't know what a grifter means, so I just learned this. So I'm going to use it. This is why I don't hear me use it before. This is a new word added to my dictionary. Who is the Muslim is willing to prove to me that Muhammad here is not doing a grifting, lying to you, that truly there is a person, his name is Al-Khadr, and he is mentioned in the Quran, If he set his butt on the ground, the whole land will become a green, because he drank from the fountain of youth. Any Muslim? Who is a Muslim can join us. Who is a Muslim dare to debate me? You see, those Muslims, they line up to debate others without saying their names, because others will make them make money. Here, they will lose money, right? Any Muhammadan? Who is a brave Muslim who will tell us about the fountain of youth and the guy who became a green, and whatever his butt touched the ground? This is godly story. This is God. This is not fake. Anyone? And by the way, because he drank from the fountain of youth, most of the Muslims, they say he's alive until now, but in the earth. Hmm? Hmm. This story alone is enough to prove to you that Muhammad is a fraud. You have to be mentally ill, low IQ, stupid idiot to believe that there is a person who drank from a fountain of youth and he lived forever because of that. You know, the fountain of youth mentioned directly in the hadith and mentioned indirectly in the Quran. If you remember, in the Quran, there is a story supposedly about Moses was sent to learn from Al-Khidr. So Al-Khidr is way higher than Moses. Moses is a student of Al-Khidr. All right. So this figure, which is a fictional figure, as usual, Muhammad, he inserts stories. And this story is mentioned previously by other, you know, culture stories. So if we go to the Quran and we search for the word hut, which means whale. In chapter 18, and here you notice the Quran is so stupid. There's no point. I mean, look, here he's talking about villages or inhabitation being destroyed by Allah, and then suddenly he says, and when Musa says to his boy, I will not give up until I reach the junctions of the two seas. What is this? What is the connection between all of these verses here? What is this? There's no connection. None of those verses before it have to do anything with the story. Suddenly, and when Musa said, okay, what Musa says, he will not give up until he arrived the junction of the two seas. What happened, and how where is Musa now going? What is the story? You see how stupid the Quran? Do you see how stupid the Quran? Quran is made by an idiot. Anyone when I write a story, he write introduction. So they will know, like, okay, what's going on? Like, okay, Musa's now going where? What junction? What seas? Is he now in Egypt? Is he now going to Israel? How we know what's going on? Stupid book. When you go to the Bible, you will see that any story mentioned to you. I'm using the word story because this is my English. I don't mean it's not true story, not true thing, but a story, which means it's some like we've been told about it. Some might say the word story it can imply it's not true. My English is not like yours. So such a story, we read it. Not this story. I mean any story. Anything in the Bible is mentioned. We will find a lot of details with introduction, the location, names, who is there. You will find every single detail. Here, Musa suddenly speaking about the junctions of the two seas. Which seas? What junction? In fact, in Arabic, it says Al Bahrain, which means the two seas. It doesn't say junction. So how we know what Musa is up to? Nothing. And then when they arrive, when they reach the place, which place? Where is that? What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Okay, let me see. I will open TikTok. I did not go in TikTok for long. Uh, it says allow a lot of windows open in front of me. Request bypass system, private window, picker. Okay, showing movement, location of military forces in your life could expose you to criminal liability. Yeah, because now I am in the location, it's in a front line. So they are giving me warning. Okay, no problem. Now how we can go live? Hold on. All right. Uh, all right. What else we have to do? Advanced local compliance, check up. There's many things. Super fan only. What's super fan? Okay. I mean, the go life is not coming on. Own the brand, you promote yourself. What the heck is this? I don't know. Look like I cannot go live, or I don't know. What is this? Encoder. I'm not sure. What is this here? Okay, let's click again. Click go live. I'm not sure what, usually they change things. Okay, let's see here. Add source. Window capture. Okay. Let us see if that will work. I'm not sure. Yeah, there is something, I don't know, I could not go live, maybe because of my location. Advanced setting, contact. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't work here. Each time I click live, you know, the red button for the live is not functioning. I will try one more time. If not, okay. Yeah, look like it's not going to work in here. I'm not sure. Mostly maybe because of my location, because I did everything, you know, they're asking for, yet it's not working. Okay, let's do speed test. Maybe that will help. Anyway, if TikTok did not work, we will go to Discord, but we did not use TikTok for a long time. All right. Yeah, it's not going to work here. Obviously, there is something not right. All right, then we will go to uh, Discord. I am assuming because of my location, you know, it's not working. Let us open Discord. I tried many times, you know, still it's not working. And here, you know, you need to ask yourself a very simple question. Why other Christians, they have a line of people want to debate them, but nobody come to debate me? You know, like this, what his name? Juju? Gigi? Jake? You know, they every day is debating one Christian. Every day, every day, every day, every day. It's a big business, you know, because those Christians, they make them famous. Here, I will make them famous as comedy. So they avoid me. It's reality. There, they can survive. Here, they will be the joke of everybody. They're being smart, you know. They go to people who they can play with them. Where is my Discord? Here we go. All right, we are opening Discord. Yeah, because right away I receive a warning actually about my location. You know, criminal blah 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 will expose you to etc. If you say you, yeah. So like there's too much drama. All right. I like to convert to Islam. Can you help me? Let us set this trap. Okay. You never know. The help might get, you know, might come to us. Who knows? I mean, Muslim, they can answer any question you want. Have you ever seen a Muslim he cannot answer you? It's impossible. You know, all of us, we knew that. You know that too, right? You know it. He know it. The only one who don't know it is Baker. Baker, you bring him to the stage. You know, he is a comedian. He make fun of his prophet. He laugh at his religion. He never answer anything. He's perfect.
Thanks, man. I love you so much.
You love me so much? Really?
Yes, I love you so much. I always dream about you. You finally came for your night.
You dream about me. You sound like a gay.
No, not a gay, not in a gay way, like an arrival way.
But according to your religion, is it true that you should not love those who don't believe in Allah, even if they are your parents?
Not like no, not in a love way. I mean, I dream about you baking.
You care about. Okay, so now tell me, Moses is going in a trip. Where is this trip is located?
We don't know. We don't need detail. First,
This is the
like
answer.
Islam
This
in one
answer we don't know. The first answer we don't know. So why you came in the state?
We came to the state so I can prove Islam to you.
Well, here we go. Prove it to me. If this story is true, shouldn't your God Allah tell us where Moses was going, what to do there, what the point? Tell us what. Tell us based on the Quran, Moses going where?
First, even your God didn't give details in the Bible. There's no many details. We only record 3 years of Jesus' life. But let's go back. We don't need details.
Hold on. First of all, the Bible records for us what is important for us to know. And otherwise, the Bible report in the same time, if we want to write all the miracles and everything Jesus did, there's no books in the world can be fit to describe.
We do that in the Quran. We have the
Okay, hold on. No, hold on. Here it's a story. It's already mentioned. It's not about something not mentioned. We're not asking you about things is not mentioned. We're asking you about what is already mentioned. They are saying there's an echo. Guys, hold on. Let me see why we have an echo. Give me a second, Baker. Don't talk. Let us see why we have an echo. Why we have an echo. Echo.
I want to prove Islam.
Huh?
I want to prove Islam in 1 second.
1 second?
Yes.
I mean, even if you want to strip, it's going to take longer.
Okay, do you want to challenge me?
Okay, here we go. Prove it to me. Moses was going where?
Okay. And first, let me talk. There's a prophecy. There's Muhammad is mentioned in the Bible. Should I show you?
Yeah, later. This one we can talk about it later. You know. Okay.
Okay. We don't know which trip he will go. We don't need every detail. We need the important things about that.
Do you still have echo? Do you still have echo now?
No, I don't hear echo.
No, not you. In YouTube. Do you guys still hear echo, or the sound is okay now? How is the sound now? Is it better? Is it better? His voice have an echo. Talk, Baker. Let's see if his voice. We can.
Hi everyone.
Guys, can you hear me or not? It's good now. Okay. So listen. We can talk about you. You can prove to me Islam in a second, because I'm sure you can do that. But Moses was going where here?
We don't need to know which trip he was going. First, let's me break it down.
Who is Musa? Who is this guy Musa?
Moses is a prophet from Bani Israel.
How you know that this is a prophet Musa? Show me.
Okay, because Allah said so. He called him a prophet. He's from Bani Israel.
This is another question.
So we know this.
I'm asking you where here it says that this is Moses, the guy from Israel. Go ahead.
Wait. So Musa is not from Bani Israel. You just got baked.
How you know that this is Moses from Israel? I'm asking you. It says here Moses.
Oh. Yes. And which guy is he referring to? Tell me. Be honest, Christian.
I'm asking you, which case referring to the story in front of us? There's a guy, his name is Musa. Who is this Musa?
Yes, and Moses, when we look into the story of Moses, it probably refers to the prophet Moses from Bani Israel.
Did you just say properly?
Yes, I said Moses from Bani Israel, Muslim and Bani Israel.
You said it properly, so you are not sure.
What do you mean properly? When did I say that?
You said that. I know. I heard it. Okay, so who is Musa? You said from Israel. How you prove it to me?
Okay, so it's not from Moses. Where is he from then?
I'm asking you, it's you. You're the Muslim. You know, your God is telling me a story. Either his story, either his story,
He was born from an Israelite
either
woman in
his
the
story makes sense, or this story is just a joke. So who is this Musa?
It's not a joke. They were what? They're killing him. They were killing his here, and the Pharaoh wanted to kill
Where
the
it says
Israelites.
where it says they were killing him? Show me. Go ahead.
Should we go to the Moses story from here or
No,
not?
here.
Like,
This is different. This is not connected. Do you see here? This is like if the Quran talking about Musa from the beginning to the end, we will say, okay, this is the Musa of Israel. Here suddenly is talking about a guy. A guy. His name is Musa. He said to his boy, "I will not give
oh
up
my.
until I arrive the two seas." Where are the two seas?
We don't need to know. Anyways, like I will show you Muhammad in the Bible. Donkey
So
man.
so if
Can I
we do
show
not
you Muhammad
so
in
if
the
we do not
Bible?
need to know who is Musa, and we do not need to know where is the two seas, so what is the point of the story?
Like, can I show Muhammad in the Bible? Are you
All right.
ready?
Listen here. It says they forgot their whale.
Yeah.
What whale?
So you're just asking what will what here? All we need to know is the important
I'm
story. But I
asking
can show you
you.
Muhammad.
Okay, what is the
Can I?
connection? Potato. What the connection between the whale and Musa's? It says here. You claim you know Arabic, right? Does it say حوتهما?
No,
Uh-huh.
I'm عربي لبناني.
Okay,
نعم.
so is that a whale?
Wait, are you Saudi Arabian? Because last time you said
Is
you were
that a
Saudi
whale
Arabian.
or not? Potato, you do not know Arabic. Prove it to me. Is that a whale or not?
أنا من سوريا. أنا سوري عربي.
You are
I
a
speak Arabic
potato.
every
You
day.
are so now read for me. If you know Arabic, you claim you know Arabic. Read the verse and the word translated for me.
Oh, should I show you Muhammad in the Bible?
You can show me whatever you want after you answer this one. Is that true? It says that this guy he is carrying a whale with him.
Yes, he's carrying a well now. Can we go to the
How
Muhammad in the
how
Bible?
how Moses can carry a whale with him?
Because Moses is great. He's a prophet. He's a man.
It's a whale. Do you know how big the whale is?
Yeah, big as you because you're very big.
How many
Anyways, let's go.
tons?
Let's
How many tons the weight of the whale?
as big as you, like 10 tons,
Okay, so now
100 tons,
explain to
10,000.
us. It says that he put him in the basket. How he can put a whale in the
Yes,
basket?
yes, he put the bill in the basket. Now I answered your questions. Now
See,
you're saying unnecessary. No
this is
one
what we
cares
get
about these
here. This is
questions.
what we
Let's
get here. We got a bunch of kids. So listen, the whale, it's a whale. How
Bible.
Moses was able to carry the whale and how he put him in the basket.
Do you want Muhammad in the Bible?
For sure, Muhammad in the Bible, Jesus says, be aware of false prophet. We know. But this is
No,
not the
no.
topic now.
And in Second Daniel 2:7,
No problem.
Muhammad
No,
is there
second
because
Daniel. Okay, why Muhammad did not mention second Daniel in the Quran?
he said that he was mentioned in the Bible. Now let's go to
No,
Second
nowhere,
Daniel and prove me.
nowhere he
In
said.
Daniel, huh? Mother,
Nowhere he said there is a book. It's called the Book of Daniel. Prove it to me. Nowhere.
he doesn't need to say it. He doesn't need to say it.
So now
That's
focus on
clear.
me. So he
And,
do not need. He do not need. So why is a prophet then? He do not need to say anything. So he do not need to say who is he. He do not need to say who's his father. He do not know to say where he is from. He do not need to say where Musa is from. He do not need to say where is Musa going. So this
Muhammad ibn
guy.
Abdullah.
So how this guy became a prophet if he do not need to say anything?
Can I talk? Okay. In Second
If we
Daniel
open,
2:7, there's four
if we
kingdoms.
open the resume of Muhammad, are we going to find Muhammad in the resume?
Let's open the Bible and see. I will prove to you that
If we
Wallah.
open the resume of Muhammad, are we going to find Muhammad in the resume of Muhammad?
So you're changing the. Let's go. And
Well,
so first, Second Daniel says from that there will be kingdoms,
see
four
guys, this is my
kingdoms that
luck.
will come.
This is my
And the
luck.
fifth kingdom will be
I got
in the
nothing but
fifth.
a bunch of kids. Who is a Muslim? He have the courage and the knowledge to speak to Christian prince. Who is a Muslim? He have a beard. Where is those Muslims, the grifters? They make millions from your butt, you Muslims. All of you are potatoes. Where is your Mimi hijab? You don't dare to debate me. Look who came to me, kids. Where is your sheikhs? Why they want to debate this Christian and that Christian, but nobody come to me. What the problem? There's a problem, right? The problem is that we answer the questions they cannot answer, and we get them busted, right? When a Muslim is saying, I will show you Muhammad in the Bible, he's a donkey. Because even Muhammad, just let me show you how easy to answer those stupid Abdul. You know, when I say stupid Abdul, I'm not insulting. I know some Christian, they say that you should not say stupid Abdul. I say stupid, donkey, potato, tomato. You don't like it, get out. All right? I describe them as they are. So if you go, you know, in the Quran, you will see Muhammad, he claimed that the only time his name is mentioned is by Jesus, not one else. And his name is not mentioned. The guy, his name is Ahmad. So if the name of Muhammad is going to be mentioned, it have to be named as Ahmad, and only by Jesus. Cannot be in the Old Testament, cannot be anywhere except that Jesus said, supposedly. And this is here is not even Jesus, this is Isa. So when a stupid Abdul, he come to us and he says, I want to open the book of Daniel, or you know, Genesis, or whatever, you know, you try to find Muhammad location, they are bankrupt. A Muslim is like a whore. She lost her panty, she don't remember which bathroom. Where? Who is the father of this baby? She slept with many. Only the one mentioned supposedly the name of Ahmad, not Muhammad. Ahmad is Isa. So if you find in the Bible, you want to find only, it have to be only from so-called Isa, supposedly Jesus, not anywhere else. See how stupid you are? We refuted you from your own book. We do not need even to go further. So, and here, by the way, this is proof to us that Muhammad is not his name. As you see, the name changed. Ahmad. Those are titles. The guy, his name is Qatham, which is the shit of the hyena. It is the semen, the dirt of the hyena. You know, the hyena, and it can be the shit of the camel too. Uh, the hyena, I don't know if you have animals, if you are a farmer, animals, they have a very weird habit. As an example, goat, male goat, he piss on his head. He put his head between his legs and he piss on his face. And that piss have a hormone to attract the female. You might say this is crazy. This is how it is, you know, it's not up to you. The hyena have the same. So Muhammad, his name is Qatham. The Muslim, they said, you know, Qatham is the one who gave, is a, you know, he's generous, you know, but we know what Qatham is. So how Qatham became Ahmad, Muhammad? I mean, he have tons of names because simply none of those are his names. This guy, he praised himself, he elevated himself, he made himself not only equal to his God, he is higher than his God. Same time, how someone like the Messiah, who never commits sin, will mention, you know, someone like Muhammad, who is, let us say, the king of sin, you know? And the Bible is so clear that there's no prophets, there's no new, you know, messenger, there's no, the only ones are the disciple of Jesus. Is Muhammad disciple of Jesus? Uh, do we have any smart Muslim here? If I am not insulting, please. I hope you will not get offended by saying smart. I don't mean it seriously. I know you get offended when I say smart Muslim. We have to take care of the emotion of the Abdul. Any smart Muslim here? So if we go back to the story, the fountain of youth. How in the world anyone? You see, they avoid talking about their own garbage. We start talking about Musa's and Al-Qadr and the fountain of youth. We ain't talking about, we want to show you Muhammad in the Bible. Okay, open Daniel. This is, you know, they are kids. They are kids. Their prophet himself is a kid. The story in front of you proved to us that he have a brain of a kid. There's no way a person he have little intelligence, little, he will come with such a stupid story. Prove me wrong. Musa's suddenly a guy, his name is Musa, he told to his boy, who is this boy? I will not give up. Okay, that means there is something before it, guys, right? There's no way the story start here. Do you agree with me? There's something missing. Maybe this is from the goat when the goat ate the Quran. Maybe this part been eaten by the goat. This is why the story is gone. This is what they were able to find. And then the Muslim, they say to us the Quran is preserved. What do you mean preserved? The goat ate the Quran. She did not eat your memory. So where is the verses which the goat ate? You know, when the Muslim they say to us, we Muslims, we have every details about Prophet Muhammad. Okay, thank you very much for the details. Actually, we like them. I don't know what we would do if you don't have those details to help us to expose him. So the goat, when Muhammad is dead, she jumped in Muhammad's bed, she flipped him. How I know she flipped him? Because the Quran was under the pillow of Aisha. How the goat she can get the Quran from under the pillow and Muhammad is sleeping on the pillow? Actually, he's dead, not sleeping, sorry. So look at the stupid excuse. The breastfeeding for adult. I mean, have you ever heard of a prophet? He teaches his followers that a woman, she have to cover herself, but yet she can give a Christian prince her boobs to suckle her 10 times. And this is a command from God. What a lovely command. Hello? Christian prince. Faith of all, it said truly that the true story. Okay, so what a Muslim woman wearing hijab, but now she is giving me her nipples. Christian prince. Faith of all, you can suck her nipples, but we cannot look at them. What? I cannot look at them? Exactly. Hold on. How I'm going to do that? Get a breath. It's very simple. First of all, we will let you enter the dark room. Dark room. Exactly. Where do you get the story from? Get a breath. You are so stupid. Okay, well, you keep repeating this, you know, but doesn't make you smart when you say it. Explain to us what kind of religion it says that the God he command a Muslim woman, a decent woman between two brackets, yet she do rent her vagina, she do muta. She's decent. And she change husband every 2 days. But she's decent. And she do muta, but she's decent. And now the decent Muslim women, after all this decency, she give her boobs to Christian prince. Christian prince, first of all, they will not give their boobs if they were you. Like, what to me? It says that is only for Muslim. Ah, now we are talking. So now Muslims, they can suck your wife boobs. Aha, did you practice that? Hello? Hello? So you see the stupidity of religion. And maybe, I'm just saying maybe, because we cannot confirm. Like when the goat she ate this story here, this Quran, and as you see, there was stoning and a breastfeeding for adult. This is what is mentioned. But obviously there's more. But all are gone. But look at this. If the Muslim is saying that we memorize the Quran by our, by heart, which means the memory. Okay, the goat ate the verses. Where is the verses? Tell me, who is the Muslim can sing for me the verses of a breastfeeding for adult? I want to hear it. The goat ate the Quran, but did she eat your memory? Potatoes. This is the religion of potatoes. And maybe this is why the story we see about Moses is gone, right? called, it doesn't make sense. Suddenly it says, and when Musa, he said, it must be there's a something before it. There was something before it, obviously. It's gone. Otherwise, this is stupid. All the verses before, there's nothing to do with Musa's. You can check it out, chapter 18. Nothing, nothing. Which verse is connected to the story? Nothing. Here he's talking about Adam and the angels bowing down to Adam. Okay, what does that have to do with Musa's? Nothing. And then blah 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 blah. It's just garbage. And then suddenly, when Musa said to his boys, I will not give up until I go to the two seas. What two seas? Give up where? What happened? Stupid cult. Garbage in, garbage out. Who is a Muslim, follower of a prophet of a Zut upon him, would like to join us live to debate me? Is the story of the fountain of youth accurate, Muslims? Huh? Is it true that Allah he sent Moses to learn from a prophet, his name Al-Khudr, which means Mr. Green, and he was called Mr. Green simply because he drank from the fountain of youth? And when he sat on the ground, his butt sweat and make the whole ground miles and miles green. A magical butt. Who is a Muslim believe in this garbage? They do, but they don't dare to talk about it. They avoid those who know the laundry of Muhammad. It's a fact. Anyone? Mayday, who is a Muslim would like to talk to us. And then, you know, the story continue and go farther in stupidity. Suddenly Muhammad, he speak about this guy. He, you know, when Al-Khudr, actually even in the Quran, by the way, they cannot deny it. In the Quran it says it clearly, like if you notice here actually, when it says that they forgot their whale, it says when they arrive, they reach the two seas. Which two seas? Don't ask me. In fact, if you go to the tafsir, you will find that the Muslim, they in their tafsir says that where the two seas, which is the Mediterranean Sea and the Persian Gulf, met. Where? They never met. Where? It's a stupid religion. The Persian Gulf met with the Mediterranean. Where? Maybe they have a date at that time. So they arrived to the two seas, and then their whale, they forgot their whale there. How you forgot your whale? I mean, it's a whale. How somebody he can carry a whale with him in the desert, going all the way from supposedly from Egypt, by the way, because Moses did not go to Israel yet. Remember, the Quran mentioned clearly that Allah forbid them from entering the Holy Land. So this guy is coming from the desert of Sinai, going all the way to Bahrain. You know the country is called Bahrain? That's where he's going. That's why it says the two seas in translation. Bahrain is the country, you know, Bahrain. It's a little tiny island in the Persian Gulf, which the Arab trying to hijack and call it the Arab Gulf, which is not true. This was always the Persian Gulf. This is a story being stole from the story of Gilgamesh, looking for the fountain of youth so he can live forever. Very ancient legend, fictional one. So when they arrived to Bahrain, they forgot their whale. What happened now? Notice in the Arabic or even in the English, it says they forgot their whale, not fish. And it says, suddenly it says, look, and it took its way through the sea in a tunnel. What? What does that mean? If okay, I have a sardine with me. It's a dead sardine. Let us say it is a fish, not a whale. Let us say I have a salmon. Let us say I have a sardine, a crab, whatever you call it, fish. It's in the basket, and I forgot it, but it's dead. It is dead. It's dead. The fish or the whale is dead. How this dead creature went to the sea, and in the sea there's a tunnel? What the heck? In the sea there's a tunnel? As you see, it says, and it took its way through the sea as in a tunnel. Who's a Muslim want to explain to us what's going on? This is a true story. Once upon the time, there was a guy. His name is Terry Green. Have nothing to do with Mark Twain. He told us beautiful stories. Things would make you worry about magic made by Allah and covered by His fiction glory. The fish went missing. The Muslims start hissing. Where it goes, nobody knows. The story is so long, and the Muslim nose start growing as far as it goes. Because the lie is so big, will make the bold warrior awake. Who can fix that? Who can fix such a story? Any Abdul? This is a true story. This is truly a true story. The fish who is dead. Okay, they forgot the fish. How the fish want to go in the tunnel? Abdul, the religion of the fool. Each one of you is not even a donkey, not even a mule. In Arabic, we call you mastul. You know what mastul mean? Maybe somebody can translate. I don't know who of you can speak Arabic. Any Muhammadan? What is this? This is the Quran, which nobody can make like it. Nobody can make like it, right? Huh? So the fish went missing, but yet the fish, they forgot it. And the fish jumped in the sea, but yet she is dead. And then she went inside the sea through a tunnel. The sea have a tunnel? Tunnel? Is that a cartoon? This is why some Western, they convert to Islam, because the Quran telling the truth. Hmm? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? We are live in Discord. We take all kinds of Muslims, short, tall, fat, stupid, smart. We give you a chance. Anyone? You line up to debate Christians who do not know much, or they have certain topic they keep repeating, the Islamic dilemma, blah blah blah. They have two things. Aisha was six. I need the Islamic dilemma. That's it. They're stuck with it. Who is a Muslim would come and get us busted? Any Abdul? This is tingling story. Um, I don't know about tingling story, but you got a point there. You know this Indian Hindu woman. She claimed that she is God. They asked her how you receive like inspiration from God. She said, "When the power come to me, feel tingling, like the Indian style, you know, tingling." This is very. I mean, this is top tingling. I mean, I don't nobody. You know, we have to be honest here. This is beyond tingling. This is tango. The fish went missing, and they forgot the fish, and the fish is a whale. And then Moses and his boy, they went beyond. Like were they stop in this location. By the way, doesn't say even they stop. Doesn't say anything. Like we have to guess. I mean, where is the story in the story? Where is the story in the story? The Islamic dilemma is a serious issue. Yeah, but you know, when you say the Islamic dilemma is a serious issue, now everybody think it's only about the Quran confirming the Bible. But you know, every page in the Quran is Islamic dilemma. So it's wrong to make it about one thing, which is very old, argument the Christian they presented to the Muslims since, since the beginning of Islam. This is not something new. Even some potatoes, they claim that they are the one who discovered it. I learned it myself when I was a kid, and my parents learned it when they were kids. And we always get Muhammadan busted by asking them those questions which they cannot answer. However, Islamic dilemma is not about those verses, because dilemma is about something oppose each other, right? And this is the Quran. All of it oppose each other. Like how the Christian, they will go to hell in one verse, the Christian will go to heaven in one other verse. How the religion for Allah is only Islam, and the other verse says Christian and Jews will go to heaven. He called them Christian, he didn't call them Muslims. So all the Quran is full of dilemma. So it's wrong to make it about one thing. Do we have any Muhammadan? Who is a Muhammadan would like to join us? So as you see, the story is stupid, doesn't make any sense. And then, so now they went, and as you see, the Muslim, they have to add a bracket because the Quran is stupid. We have to add things to make it make more sense, but still doesn't make sense. So when they had passed farther, Musa said to his boy, "Bring us our morning meal." Like, hold on. You see, if a person like when people they go in the desert, you don't keep walking. That we are going to Bahrain, right? So now we arrive for Bahrain. Why it says they went farther, and now he said to him, "Bring us our meal in the morning." You don't do that because you should eat before you start your journey. So did they start the journey in the morning? No. It looked like the journey was not in the morning. But how we can understand that? How we can get the what is meal for suddenly? So bring us the morning meal. Truly, we have suffered much fatigue in this journey. And then his servant said to him, or his boy, He said, do you remember when we betook ourselves to the rock? There's a rock. That's so serious. Okay. You know, you have to like undermark this rocks stuff. You know, this is rocking. It's going to rock you. This is serious. Do you remember we took ourselves to the rock? In Bahrain, there's only one rock. That's why the American they come with this rock and roll because of that rock. Only one rock. I indeed forgot the fish. Hmm? So this fish is to eat it? Somebody going all the way from Egypt, he carried with him one fish, and now the fish is gone. And do you know how long it take this journey? Going all the way from Sinai, supposedly because Musa is now there, going all the way from Sinai, all the way to Bahrain by foot, and they have one fish with them. And now the fish is gone, and the fish is dead, and the fish never rotten. It's in good condition because simply it was a canned fish, idiot. This is a canned fish. Isn't it obvious? The Muslims, those people, they are what? They went to Bahrain in 2 hours. They were taking an airplane, don't they? Flying carpet, maybe. So, do you remember when we betook the rock? I indeed forgot the fish, but none but Shaitan made me forget the Shaitan. Shaitan, he made you forget the fish. And now, by the way, I want you to remember this phrase. Do you promise me to remember it? Because later I'm going to ask you about it. I will ask you a question, have a connection with it. You see, this is a big dilemma now. Like we talk about dilemma, this is a dilemma. How? Why? Because now he's saying that the one who made him forget the fish is Shaitan. But the fact it is Allah who made them go to that place. And supposedly, when they go to that place, the fish will come to life and the fish will go in the sea. But here, Allah saying that the boy of Musa said, none but Shaitan made me forget it. Which means the Quran agrees, Shaitan who made him forget. But how you say this is Allah plan? Allah want them to go there. In the hadith it says clearly that when the fish come to life, this is where the point to start to find Al-Khadr. Not Shaitan. Shaitan is the one helping Moses now. It took its course into the sea. Like, hold on. This guy, he forgot the fish. How he knew that it took its course to the sea? A second ago, they want to eat the fish. Are you with me? A second ago, him and Moses, they want to eat it for a breakfast. A second after, the fish is alive and in the sea. How he knew? He just found out that they forget the fish next to the rock. Ah, Lord have mercy. I mean, this is beyond stupidity. So you're going, in a journey, right? And then now you want to eat your food. So what? Okay, bring me the fish to eat it. And then, oh, you know what? Do you remember when we arrived to the rock? Okay. Shaitan made it forget. Okay. It took its course into the sea. So you do not forget it. That means you saw it go into the sea. Well, you are lying. How those can match together? Hmm? Do you understand this is the dilemma? It's a dead fish. It's a dead fish. They want to eat it. He forgot it next to the rock, and now it took its course into the sea. That means alive. Okay, how it came to life? How come you did not tell Moses that the fish is alive and go in the sea? You did not forget then. The whole story is so stupid. You have to be a certified donkey to believe in such a garbage. You know what certified donkey mean? I can give you certification if you wish. Right? Key piece to search. It's hard to read your name, sorry. God bless you, CP. I wish I give you a million. Thank you for teaching us from UK. Pros. Okay, thank you very much. Soresh, your name? All right. Thank you, my friend. Ani Abdul from the religion of the fool. Do you see why they didn't debate Christian Prince? They read those verses every day. Christians, they never mention those verses, right? They don't analyze, they don't see, they don't read between the lines, they don't connect. When you read something, you need to like to be so serious with the details, because this is supposed to scriptures. This is not a book of Mark Twain about going on a journey somewhere. This is not about what his name Jones. What's his name? Like journey inside the earth. This is supposedly God is talking, and God is supposedly is reporting what's going on. But how God can be God and so stupid, and the story does not match itself in the same line? In the same line, the fish is dead. The same line, we want to eat the fish. The same line, the fish is alive. The same line, the shaitan made him forget. But the same line, he remembered that the fish took to the sea. How all this story can fit together in one page? How stupid! When I say stupidity is amazing, I mean it. Leila Rahana, you are amazing. Our Lord is amazing, sister. I am nobody. Who is a Muslim? And thank you very much. Who is a Muslim would like to join us? Explain to us how this guy, he was going to eat the fish. The fish is dead. By the way, it's a whale. I mean, this guy Moses is so hungry, man. He can eat a whale. And not only that, they are so strong, they can carry a whale. Hmm. Oh boy. Any Abdul? Okay, we take half Abdul if there's no full Abdul. Do we have any Abdul? Half Abdul? Anyone? We are suffering from bankruptcy of Abdul. All of them, they want to debate other Christians. Nobody come here. They have this chips potato guy, Jake. Jake. You don't even know how to read his prophet name. Jake in the morning, Jake afternoon. Jake versus David Wood. Jake versus opposite prophet. Jake versus God logic. Jake. I mean, he's everywhere. I mean, every Christian want to debate him. They bring a clown, and the clown he think that he is using them too. By the way, so they are using him. He is using them. For him, he believed that they will make him famous. That's good. That's true. For them, they need customers. Who is the clown we bring? AJ, he know nothing. He's easy to debate such an idiot. Any Muslim can solve the problem. Is the fish is dead? It is. Is the servant of Musa surprised that it was missing? He said, yet. He said, Shaitan made me forget. But as you see, he confirmed that the fish took its way to the sea. But this is supposedly something he did not know. He's not the prophet. As you see, the prophet himself, Moses, he did not know where the fish. He told him, bring it to eat it. The boy, he claimed that he forgot the fish. The shaitan made him forget it. And now he mentioned something he should not be supposedly taught yet, that it took course to the sea in a strange way. Like he's wondering, like, it took its way to the sea. Wow. Abdul, you are with him in the journey. Now you remember. Did you say you forgot it and shaitan make you forget it? And now you are saying it took its course to the sea in a strange way. This is a miracle. That the fish was dead. You should be a oh, and he is with Moses all the time. How come Moses did not see that? How stupid to believe in such a garbage. Hmm? Call CP. Okay, Allah or magician both are deceivers. Al-Makkar. That is not God. It's a clown word of magic. Yeah, actually, I'm the first one who wrote a book. It's called The Deception of Allah, correct? Actually, when I tried to publish it, Amazon, they contacted me. They said to me, this is very offensive name. I said, if you don't accept, I will offensive sue you. Offensive name. And then they tried to take it from the shelves, by the way. Offensive name. It says in the Quran, Allah is the best of the deceivers. And it's in front of you. I mean, this is a joke. This is stupid. What is this? This is what the mullahs of Iran they want to fight for. In fact, if we go to the mullahs of Iran, maybe I should show you what the mullahs of Iran they say about Al-Khadr. Hold on. Uh, if I show you what the Shia they say about those stories, you will laugh. All right. Let us go to the books of the Shia, and according to the Shia, the reason Allah He made Al-Khadr like this because he will be a supporters for the family of Muhammad in the future. Uh, where we can show you. Let us see. I'm trying to find you the stories from the books of the Shia, so we can love more. Let us see. Actually, I have it in front of me, but the major Shia library is not opening. This is why it's taking me some time to find another website. All right. Let us see this website here. This is a Shia website, but the Sunni is no better, is the same. You know, we can show you the same story from the Sunni. So if you are a Sunni, don't say, oh, those Shia are stupid. You are more stupid than the Shia. So if we type here the word ma, which means water, switch to Arabic. See, sometimes my keyboard is stuck. You see, I cannot switch to Arabic. Come on. Okay, now. Here we go. Let me show you how the Shia, they present to us this character. So this is their Imam from the family of Muhammad saying the following about Al-Khadr.
He said, Al-Khidr was from the sons of kings. He believed in God Almighty and devoted himself to his worship. His father had no other children. So he wanted to marry him off so that he might have a son to succeed him as king. He proposed a woman to him, but Al-Khidr paid no attention to her and refused her. His father became angry with him and sealed the door of his chamber.
Oh no.
After 3 days, he longed to see him but could not find him. He had drunk from the water that, if drunk, would keep him alive until the resurrection. The author mentioned that Al-Khidr, peace be upon him, was a contemporary of Dhul Qarnayn, the righteous man, and was his minister and advisor in all his affairs. Then he narrated the story of how Al-Khidr and Dhul Qarnayn met to search for the fountain of life.
Guys, do you see how sad this is story? His father is a king. His father, he want to marry him off so that he might have a son and he become a king like his father. He proposed a woman to him, but Al-Khadr, he paid no attention. He was a gay. And he refused. He said, no, no, meow. His father becomes so angry. For sure, he's a king, you know. And you know, when a king gets angry, he fought. And he locked him inside his chamber. Not room, chamber. It's like, you know, he's the son of a king, you know, come on. And then, after 3 days, 3 days ago, 3 days, you know, there's something about 3 days, huh? He had a drunk from the font, from the water that, if drunk, it could be him alive. Like, where is get the water from? Abdul. When Abdul he come with a story, don't ask how in the world the story work. You know, it's it's a true story. You guys, you have no idea. You guys, you are not educated, right? You are weird. You are really weird. I feel sorry for you if you don't believe in the story. You need to grow up. All right. How many times we need to teach you? So what about Muhammad himself? Muhammad himself, he mentioned this story, and we can look for it. Give me a second. Lord have mercy. Let us show you what Muhammad he said about this story, which is obviously uh, same as a Shia. And for sure, as usual, Muhammad he claimed that this is, uh, this is a true story he received from his God, and it is absolutely not a fictional story. Let us see. I want to get you the hadith. Let me see if I can find this reference here. Huh. So look here in this story here. We found this hadith here, and this is Sahih al-Bukhari, hadith number 4727. So Muslim cannot say to you, it is it's a da'if, it's weak, So he arrived to Iraq. Let us see where we can find Iraq. All right. So Musa's he set out along with his attendant. His name is Yeshua, even the Muhammad and in the name. Bin Nun, the son of a fish. Nun mean fish. And they carried out with them a fish till they reached the rock and rested there. Moses put his head down and slept. Moses, tired, long journey. And he rested. Moses put his head down and slept. Sufyan, sub-narrator, he said, at that rock, there was a water spring called Al-Hayat. That's deep. We're getting closer to the shish kebab. Al-Hayat in Arabic mean life. All right? Hayat in Arabic mean life. And none, brother, focus with me here. Please focus. Wake up. And none come in touch with it. With what? With the water called Al-Hayat, which means the life. Touch it, not drink it, not even drink it, just touch it. And none come in touch with its water, but become alive. That's astonishing. And you tell me you don't want to believe in Prophet Muhammad, azot upon him? Are you serious? What's wrong with you people? Huh? Anyone here is not convinced? White Hebrew Israelite, what? Convert to dual sealing Christian identity. I'm not sure what does that mean. And what does that mean? White Hebrew Israel. There's black and white. Okay. Yeah, I saw there's some they say black Hebrew. Yeah, you know, racist groups. Do we have any Muslim here when I tell us what's going on? And none come in touch with it, but he become alive. So when some water, brother, some water, not all the water, some of the water that of the spring fall over the fish start moving. It moved and slipped out of the basket. Uh-oh, she was in the basket. How the fish who was in the basket, the water came to it? It must be like a big Niagara Falls. Must be. So the like water sprinkles everywhere and enter the sea. Mean. So there's a fountain of life, of youth, and there's a sea, and there's a rock. Are you taking notes? We have to put them together. And then the water from the fountain of life touched the fish, which is a whale, inside the basket. It came back to life and entered the sea. When Moses woke up, asked his attendant, bring our early meal. No, this is not this. You see, the stupid Muhammad, he can't repeat the same story twice. In the Quran, it says different story. It says that when they went to the rock, then they went away. Do you see it? Do you see that? You see how stupid Muhammad is? In the Quran, it says that already they arrived there. They attend to the rock area. That's why they're set. And then they went farther. They went away. It's in front of you. They went away from the rock location. And then, because he asked for the fish to be brought to be eaten for breakfast, he said, oh, you know what? Shaitan made me forget. Do you remember when we betook ourselves to the rock? So this was, the rock was before, not now. But look what the stupid Muhammad is saying. He changed the story. Do you see how you can find always dilemma in the stupidity of Muhammad? Always there is a dilemma. This guy is a monkey. He forgot what he's saying. He's suffering from dementia. A second ago. Thank you, Mercedes. Do we have any Abdul from the religion of the fool would like to say something to us about this amazing story? So now Muhammad is introducing you to the fountain of life, and which is Al-Khadr. That's why Allah, he sent Moses there, because Al-Khadr is not far away, because he drank from the fountain of life. That's why he don't die, which is a contradiction for the Quran, by the way. Because the Quran mentioned many times that, you know, God did not give eternity to anyone of those who live in the earth. So how they say such a thing? Stupid religion as usual. Full of dilemma. Any Muhammadan? Anyone? Potatoes. I have to call you potatoes, Muslim. You go and you brag about how amazing the Quran, amazing Islam, Muhammad. He brought the truth with you for you. But then the second we start reading, we die laughing. This is not even good for kids. And then we have other stories of the Shia that the Mahdi, which is a fictional name, fictional person, he did not drink from the fountain of youth, which means he was offered the fountain of youth, but he refused to eat it, to drink it. Let me show you the story. And by the way, you will notice here they are connecting this guy, Mr. Green, Al-Khadr, who drank from the fountain of youth, so he became a green, with Alexander the Great, the Dhul Qarnayn. They say that Al-Khadr, he took a barbecued fish and he put it in one of the fountains of youth. There's many fountains of youth. So he told him, there's like many fountains, but there's one of them is the fountain of youth. So he told Zulqarnain, take this fish. Each time you arrive to a fountain or a spring of water, put this fish, which is already barbecued, in the water. In fact, in some story says that is Zulqarnain who told Al-Khadr about it. So Zulqarnain gave him the fish. He told him, take it with you. When you arrive to a fountain, try to put it in the water. If the fish came to life, that is the fountain of life. So Al-Khadr, he did that. He put the fish, it's already barbecued, it's already barbecued. So he put it in the fountain. First one did not work, second one did not work, until he got to the place where the fish came to life. Then Al-Khadr, he was able to notice that this is the fountain of youth, and he drank from it, too. Let me see if I can find you the reference for the story. Tons of stories. Do you see what is inside my head? I feel sorry for myself. An endless library of the garbage of Muhammad. Endless library. I have the story, but I need like an let us say a trustworthy website so we can use even to share it with you. All right, let us show you this one here. All right. Dhul Qarnayn, he said to Al-Khadr, take this fish, which is barbecued, already is barbecued, it's dead and it's cooked, and put it in any of those spring of water. If you find it coming to life, then this is the fountain of life. Let us translate. And then Zulqarnain, Al-Khadr, after he found this fountain, he drank from it. You know, that's why he is alive until now.
Dhul Qarnayn said to Al-Khidr, peace be upon him, go and take a roasted fish and place it in one of the springs. If you see it come to life, then this is the spring of life. So Al-Khidr went and placed a roasted fish in the water, and it came to life. Then he got up, dipped himself in the water, drank from it, and has remained alive ever since.
True story. By the way, like I see some people, they are giving me super chat and donation. Those people, I'm going to tell them about the location of life fountain. So don't waste your opportunity. You better give me super chat immediately. Only people who make donation, they will receive the location sponsored by GBS. You keep driving until you arrive to the rock. I'm going to mute all of you who did not donate. Only those who donate, they will receive this information. I'm going to use like some kind of coding. So listen carefully. Christos, she just make a donation. Christos, your donation is bigger than the others. So I'm going to give you not only the GPS, I will give you the map with the signs of the highway. You know, like I would treat you different because your donation is bigger. All right, sister? And now you will live forever. Your neighbor will be jealous. You drink coffee every day in the morning. Generation after generation after generation come and pass, but you are still there drinking coffee. It's your opportunity. Don't waste it. Anyone like to get the location GPS of Fountain of Youth so you can drink from it? As you see, everything have a price. You know, the grifter prophet. Grifter. Who in the world want to believe in this garbage? And because of those stories, you have to give him money. You have to give him your wives, your women, to F them, excuse my language. And that make him a prophet of God. This is what they have in their books. Now, why the Imam al-Mahdi, he refused to drink from the fountain of youth? Story is getting complicated. Let us see what it says here. Why al-Mahdi did not drink from the fountain of youth? That's a good question, actually. Let us take this part here. This is a question of the Shia about why al-Mahdi.
Why doesn't Imam Mahdi, may God hasten his reappearance, drink from this spring and live until the day of resurrection? Because Imam Mahdi, may God hasten his reappearance, is greater than Khidr. It is known that Imam Mahdi, may God hasten his reappearance, rules for years and then dies, so how could Khidr drink from it while Imam Mahdi, may God hasten his reappearance, does not? Khidr serves Imam Mahdi and comforts him in his exile. Therefore, Imam Mahdi is greater than Khidr.
If you notice how many times, each time they say Mahdi, they have to say this. May God hasten his appearance. They don't dare even to say. They have to say it, you know. This is Shia. So the Shia, I mean, the books of the Shia, the books of the Sunni, the books of the garbage, all of them is the same. It's just endless fiction and stupidity. Because a Sunni might say to you, this is Shia, they're Shia, they lie a lot. You Muslim Sunni lie way more. As you see, this is the same, you know, in your books. This is Sunni, this is Al-Bukhari. Water spring called Al-Hayat. Do we have any Muhammadan want to say anything? See how the coward they are? They knew they cannot explain this garbage. So they sleep on it. They literally sleep on it. Any Muhammadan? Do we have any Muhammadan? We have Antrashok, whatever his name. You want to come to speak on the stage, my friend? Are you a Muslim? Is he still in the chat? I look like he left. Who is a Muslim would like? I don't see your name. I don't know. Where is your name in the? I'm looking at the the people and I don't see your name. Is that the same guy as a Christopher? The mentally ill person? Who is a Muslim would like to join us? How truthful those stories. Aren't you Muslims ashamed of your garbage? Anyone? Had we learned something new today? Or nothing new? I hope you are taking notes and you are learning something. Because a day goes without learning something is a waste. Truly, it's a waste. Right? Knowledge is very important gift. God, He provide us. Sometimes it can be a silly knowledge. Maybe you say this is silly. But no, you can change the life of a human being. If you ever met someone who's a Muslim, or someone want to convert to Islam, by showing them those references, there's no way a human being, he have a brain, he will accept this. All right? So you can even, it might be your son, your daughter, somebody try to convince them that Islam is good. Those stories, they cannot deny it. This is Quran, this is Hadith, this is Muhammad talking, this is authentic. That's why we are sharing those with you, because they are very important. Exactly. Not knowing the truth is ignoring the truth. I agree with you. And many of us actually, we think something is very silly to learn, so we ignore it. But one day, what you will do, uh, if your son come to you and he says, I converted to Islam, why? Because you ignore it. You thought you never need such a stupid story. I mean, this is stupid. I agree. It's a stupid story. Why I need to learn about it? But guess what? There's people who they are very naive. And human being, they go through stages. Like a young person, he's naive as a, the more he get older, the more he will have experience. So all of us, we go through a naive era in our life. Let's say a dark era in our life. We will be an easy fish to be hunted, especially when you are young. Especially if you grow in a family, they never care for God, never taught about God, they never knows about the enemy, the devil. Many Christians, they teach you about Jesus, but they don't teach their kids about Satan and how to debunk Satan, because Satan will ask you questions. Satan, he even debated Jesus. Is that correct? If you are the son of God, throw yourself. Satan trying Jesus himself. So how about you? So earning knowledge is a priceless, and you never know when you need it. If you don't have knowledge, it's like a person, he have a gun, but he never bought an ammunition because he's ignorant. He think the gun can function without the ammunition. We don't have bullets. And we are providing you with the ammunition you need for your fight. So use it, take notes. And by the way, the easiest way, like you see now in the screen something, how in the future I want to find it. I'm not a Christian Prince. Christian Prince, he have everything in his head. Because simply he's an Arab, he speaks Arabic, he studied his garbage cult. So he can find reference. I don't say, by the way, reference. I search right away and I find it because I know exactly what it says. So what I need, I type the sentence, I find it. Very simple. What about you? When you see any of my videos right now in your phone, we have a new technology. It's an amazing actually. You can take a screenshot of the text and you can ask Google to search for it. You will find it in a second. You will find it right away. So you can right now take a screenshot of this in your phone. You can choose a line or a few lines of in text and ask Google to search for it, or you can even post the whole image in Google and you will find the reference. So the videos are very useful. It's better than you see me in the camera. You will see nothing good looking anyway. I will scare the hell of you. Here we share with you reference where you can come back to it anytime you wish. And as you see, the coward, the Muslim, they don't dare to come and debate us. They don't dare. They will debate everybody. How they can refute this? The Christians are busy with the Muslims speaking about the Islamic dilemma, as if there's nothing in the garbage of Islam. We do not need the Islamic dilemma. That you can use only when a Muslim he speak to you about the Bible is corrupt. This is one topic out of millions. But what they do, they stuck with it. That's it. There's no other topic in Islam. Muhammad is not a grifter. Muhammad is not a stupid. Muhammad is stories. That's it. Islamic dilemma. The Quran confirmed the Bible. How stupid is that? Ignoring all the garbage and focusing in one piece of garbage. So, as you see, every story in the Quran is a big dilemma for Muslims. In fact, the Muslim, they wish always, the Christian, they focus on the Quran confirming the Bible. Why? Because you will not mention those stupid things, which is very embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. That one, the Islamic dilemma about confirming the Bible is debatable, The Muslim, they can go around it. This one, they cannot. You know what I mean? So you are choosing to debate them about a topic which is not important really. They can go around it. They can manipulate the answers. I mean, there is many ways to go around, but those things, that's it. Hey, Christopher, are you asking me to kick you out of my server? Is that what you want? I can kick you out. You're mentally ill, you idiot. You're literally don't get married. All right? What's wrong with you? This guy is spamming the chat. All right. Anyone have a question for me? We will not continue because that's enough for now. I mean, too much information. Maybe we can continue tomorrow and we can finish the story more with more details, and you can take notes. It's always important to take those stories into very serious consideration to be part of your knowledge, because those they can change the life of a human being. There's no human being, he have little brain, he will accept such a garbage. So we mention them for a reason, because it's very easy to use them to convince anyone that Muhammad is a grifter. He is from GoFundMe group. You know the GoFundMe group where they are scamming everybody? Muhammad, at that time, there's no GoFundMe website. He made himself the website. So he told those, you know, naive stories, and by telling those stories, he became the website for donation. You know, donate to me, I'm the prophet. Give me your woman, I'm the prophet. Allah favor me, I'm the prophet. I can tell you stories you never heard before. I'm the prophet. I can amaze you with the garbage I have. I'm the prophet. So all of those, they serve for one reason, is to make you feel that he is the one who have knowledge and you don't, by making up stories which is not even his own. He is copying others. This is why you see actually in the Quran many of the Arab who they are educated, not all the Arab are educated, they said to him, this is nothing but the fairy tales of the ancient. They said that to him many times in the Quran, at least nine times. This is nothing but the fairy tale stories. And our parents, they told us those stories before you, the same stories. You know, our forefather before you, they told us those stories. Those are fairy tales. They knew, but still there is some naive. And as you see, we are 14 centuries after this garbage Muhammad is dead. Still there is someone in the year 2026 he believe in such a garbage. It's a miracle, isn't it? That after all, you are still an idiot and believe in such a stupid stories. In a time where people they are trying to reach into Mars, still there is somebody, he have two big donkey ears in his head. He want to tell you that he's a doctor, he studies science, and he believes in Muhammad. All right? Allah is a grifter, and Muhammad is a grifter, and there's many Christians are grifters too. And I'm going always to warn you about those Christians. Be careful, my friend. We are here to fight the grifters, and Muhammad is one of them. So don't let Christian grifters, who they are fake Christians, scam you. I warn you. Not everyone open GoFundMe, you go like crazy and you send your money. There's people who they are poor. There's homeless. There's orphans. There's people their parents die at war. Those are the one who need your support. All of those Christians, they live in America or in Europe. They are wealthy by birth because you are blessed when you live in those countries. You will not go hungry. If you have extra money, There's kids. They are desperate for your help. There's people losing their houses. There's people that are burned alive. Now, as we speak, every day. And what do? You send hundreds of thousands of dollars so someone live in America because somebody posts his address online. I accuse you Christians that you are corrupting Christians, because when you give them money, you are corrupting them. And you are encouraging other Christians, who they are false Christians, to do the same business. Trust me, if they say this GoFundMe once and nobody care, they will never do it again, and nobody will do it again. But when you give tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars, you are corrupting people. You are encouraging them to be corrupt, and you are inviting more corrupt to join the team. So I will go and open a channel. I will debate the Muslims, and then I will go, me myself, post my address online, and then I go to fund me, and I say to you, hey, the Muslim, they found where I live. Hey, people, help me. I need to go. And then you send me hundreds of thousands of dollars. How easy it is. Is that how easy you make the money, you Christians? Is that how easy they can fool you? Don't corrupt Christians by your action, because you are corrupting them. You are increasing the corruption. There's people deserve help, and there's people don't. Be wise. You've been warned, and I do my part. It's up to you. Those people, they go and they meet Muslims in person. So what the point of posting my address online? They see you in person. If they want to kill you, they can kill you anytime. If you are at risk of Muslims, why you go and meet them? They set up a debate time. People knows, everybody knows he is going to go in this building, and this hour and this moment he will be in the stage. And then they convince you that they are at risk. Do you have a brain? No, I'm not saying fake. It can be true. But this is not an excuse. Because those people, they go and they meet them in person, correct? They set up a debate in a date time, 2 months in advance. I will be in this location, I will be in this address, I will debate this guy. So what it's mean to post your address? They do not need your address. Do you understand? Use your brain. Don't be half a brain Abdul. If I say to you, I'm going to meet Uthman in San Diego, Saturday, July, 27. Do you need my? I will be there. I just told everybody I will be there in this day. When we go as a group, Christians, all of them so-called apologetic to the Muslims, mosque inside, in the front of the mosque. Right? So how you are scared for your address, your life, etc., and you go there? Are you really in your life at risk? Obviously, if they want to kill you, you will be dead from long time ago. Because they do not need to find your address. You are going to them always. So I'm really, truly feel bad about those Christians. They have good heart, and they are using you. I'm not accusing anyone, but you are corrupting those people. You are encouraging them to corrupt. Like, because now somebody else will say, you know what? Oh, well, if I work for 10 years, I'm not going to make this money. You know what? I'm going to book some Muslims, let them search me. I mean, they know you, they know how you look like, they know your name, etc. They know you, they can find you 2 seconds. And then you make that an excuse to collect a lot of money. So it's up to you. I will keep warning everybody, because I'm very upset from what's going on. We are fighting the grifter Muhammad. but that does not mean we create other grifters from ours. Do you understand? We have a war against the grifters. So be careful. You've been warned. And I did warn you. Anyone have a question? Bank Piggy, your own chat attacking me, knowing how much my message align with yours. This is really funny. My friend, I don't know why people are attacking you. I have no idea. You are saying so. But anyway, just to make it simple, if somebody attacks somebody in the chat, don't complain about it, respond to them. People in the chat, they attack me too. Is that correct, guys? In the chat, in the comment, and this is my channel, I don't block them. If you go to the comment, you will see many, they are angry from me, and they are Christians. So don't be case sensitive. If somebody says something to you, don't cry, respond. Otherwise, you should not be online. Are you saying the Christians is a fraud? No, I did not say that. I said the Christians have a very good heart. I said some he claimed to be Christians, they are frauding Christians. I did not even give names. You never heard of a guy, his name, what's his name, Dollar, last name Dollar? The Lord told me to buy a private jet. You never heard? You never heard, you never saw in the news that a priest, he claimed to be a priest, he have a church, and then he is a child molester. He's a fraud. He have hundreds of millions of dollars in his bank account. You never heard? What does that have to do with the Christians? Those are not Christians. Because you can't be Christian and you do that, right? Do I agree? You can't be Christian and you fraud even Muslims. Are we allowed to fraud Muslims? No. Are we allowed to fraud Hindus? No. It doesn't matter you fraud who. So the second you fraud others, you are no Christian. Do we agree? A Christian is someone who follows Jesus. As simple as that. Not someone with a cross. Not someone his name is a Christian. So the second you are committing a fraud, any kind of a fraud, you are no Christian. As simple as that. Same time, listen to me. If somebody disagree with you in the chat, don't be like, oh, look, CP, they are doing this to me, my friend. Respond to them. If you go in my YouTube, each time somebody attack me, I pin his message. Is that correct, guys? If somebody attack me, what I do? I pin his message to the top. You can go right now to the previous video. I pin it. I don't cry. I respond. And I wanted people to see what this guy is saying, the bad things about me. Is that true? Saying bad things about me doesn't scare me. Because it's not true. I know myself and I respond to you and I get you busted. And then I don't block you. I don't hide it. I put it in the top because I fear no one but the Lord to lose his love. And I will lose his love when I do wrong only. Otherwise, everything else, I don't care if people get upset. Oh, why you are talking this? Why you are attacking those who do GoFundMe? I have my reasons, very simple. They don't need it. This is become a business. This is not about sponsoring someone for making living, to buy food. No. We're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars. Each time they do that. Those people, they become millionaires. Literally millionaires. What does this have to do with Christ? You remember when Muhammad, he says, who want to give Allah a mortgage, and then Allah will multiply it for you? This is the grifter Muhammad. Who wanna give Allah, a godly loan? Okay, if we give you a loan, what will happen? Allah will multiply it for you. So now the people, they start bringing money to Muhammad. You will see the Muslims when they ask people to donate, and they are grifting the Muslims, like those famous ones. They use those verses. At that time, the money goes to Muhammad. Muhammad is gone. Well, we take the money. We use those verses. All right. They are threatening his wives. I don't know. You are talking about who? I'm not talking about a specific person. But let me answer you. A person want to kill you, he will not threat you. He will do it. Secondly, getting 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, that will not protect neither you, neither your family. It's a lie. So what does have to do? So I'm not going to be a Christian Prince no more? They can find me second day. You move to a different place, they can find you because they know your name. They know everything about you. So it's just another excuse. And if they want you dead, they will go to you. You are the one who is insulting Muhammad, right? And you go and you meet them, and you go and you debate them. Stop being stupid, emotional. Trust me, if somebody wants you dead, Trump, he was almost killed by kids twice. Not CIA, not mafia, a kid. Almost he got him killed. Oh, what they need to know is where you will be tomorrow. And those people, they say where they will be tomorrow. They debate Muslim, they set a date, and you are naive. Literally, you are naive. Even if you have bodyguard, they can protect you. What bodyguard can do? Are you going to have like 500 men around you and they close the street from far distance? So all of this is a joke. Playing emotional and getting your money. I got threatened, for how long they want to kill me supposedly. I say supposedly because I don't believe they mean it. Because if they mean it, I will be dead. I mean, when those guys were, when I was attacking Islam, I mean, at that time there was nobody. Nobody. I am still alive. I never go on GoFundMe. Why I don't do that? Be careful, my friend. I warn you. I'm not mentioning any name. I never said this guy or that guy. But I say to you that there's no excuse for those people to collect that money. For a very simple reason. Tomorrow, next week, you will see them go and debating Muslims in person. Which means the Muslim, they knew where to find them. They do not need to go to their home. Do you understand? So if I go and I meet them, and still I go out safe, that means my life is not at risk. As simple as that. Is what I'm saying to you make sense? My friend, somebody threatening your family is not an excuse for GoFundMe, especially we are talking about a lot of money. You want to move from a place to place, you can do it in a few thousands. And I'm not talking about this guy, you mentioned his name. We have people, they are doing GoFundMe every few weeks. For any reason. They want to buy a book, GoFundMe. We want to fly this place, GoFundMe. I want to expand my ministry, GoFundMe. I want to buy a car, GoFundMe. They killed Charlie Kirk, GoFundMe. Because now I'm at risk, you know. They killed Charlie, so I'm at risk. So you want to argue, it's up to you. But those people, they go and meet Muslims in person. I will believe them really if they are people who don't and they ever met Muslims in person debating them. And now they knew and they are going after them. But you go and meet them, and tomorrow you will go and meet them. Are they going to stop going in person? No. So what's the point? You are giving them even your phone number. Imagine they share their phone number with those Abdul. What if somebody taking you to court and you don't have the money? Okay, then you can ask for this. I'm not saying that, and I did not mention this. I'm talking about those who want to meet them. They debate them, they meet them in person, and then they claim that their life at risk. It doesn't make sense. Do you understand? I'm not talking about somebody he needs support for something, like let's say, as you said, court. It costs a lot of money. And even that person, by the way, uh, if he checked with his lawyer and he said to him it cost you 20,000, you open GoFundMe, says I need 20,000. When 20,000 reach, you close it. You don't leave it open, because when you leave it open, it's obviously you want more. Do I agree? You close it. You said how much you need. Is it open? Is it like millions? I'm not going to argue with you, but I believe, and this is my belief, you don't have to agree with me. They are using you. Not all of them. There's good ones right there. They use GoFundMe too, but only when it is necessary. Is that fair? And you need to ask yourself, how come I am doing this for years and years? I never use GoFundMe. What's wrong with me? I'm rich. I'm a billionaire, maybe. I do not like money, maybe. Why I don't use it? I can use it like that. And I'm very sure I will get a lot of money. But which excuse I will use? Whatever excuse is going to be a lie. Because your money cannot protect my life. Period. It doesn't matter how much money you give me. Only foolish one, they think if we give somebody money, he can live. What you will do? You move to a different place, they will find you. They have your name. They can find you again easy. And you go and meet them in person on the top of that. But you are stubborn, you don't want to listen. It's up to you. I'm thinking to open GoFundMe tomorrow. Okay? My car is old. Not fair. If my car is old, I might die in the highway. Oh, what if the Muslims, Abdul, they chase me and my car is old? They can catch me easy, brother. GoFundMe, go. I gave you a reason. Who they hate as much as a Christian prince? I mean, they hate me to death. They made a PhD study about me in Indonesia. If you are a fool, you're a fool. What I can do? If you are afraid of your life, then never open your mouth. Go watch cartoon. Go play card. Play tennis. Either you are a warrior or you are go-funder. Go check the poor disciple of Jesus, how they die, and how much money they have. I feel sorry for you, Christians. You have good heart. But there is people who really deserve your help. And there's people who don't. All right. In fact, I accuse Christians of encouraging fraud by doing this. Because now many, every few weeks, you will see somebody saying, they doxed me, they put my address. Yeah, you will see it. Because when they see the numbers, they say, okay, I think this is the way to go. And then they gang together, like they promote each other to support. Like today is my turn, tomorrow is your turn. And when you give them money, you are corrupting them. If somebody have cancer, you have cancer, it's very costly. Everybody knows. Even if you are rich, you will be poor. If somebody is being honest with you, says, guys, I want to buy a car, you give it to him. Says, okay, you know what? I want to give this guy, I want to buy him a car, right? But this is that. Then it makes sense. This guy is being honest with you. He says, okay, I want, you know what? I want to go vacation. I want to have fun. Who want to have fun? Me. And then you are willingly, you do that. Okay. But the excuses is used by many Christians doesn't make sense. Do you understand me? And the reason is very simple. I go and meet Muslims in person. In person. And then I want to convince you that my life is at risk. So now we collect the money. Tomorrow I meet the Muslims. But remember, I'm worried the Muslim will kill me. I don't want to use words will offend you, but I love you all. I care for you. It's sad to see this. It's really sad. All right. Any question? Anyone? Do you remember when they asked even Christian to go fund me for Lubna? Who is Lubna? She's a Muslim. She defended Islam. She never became a Christian. She have support from the British government. She's not homeless. She gets salary. And what those grifters they do? Go fund me. To who? To a Muslim women. We have a Christian women, they are dying in the Middle East. The Christian women get kidnapped. Go and see how the Christian live in Pakistan. Lubna, who live in England, need GoFundMe. From who? From the Christian. And the Christian go and give her thousands and thousands. Shameful people. They play with your emotion. They make you support the one who don't deserve support. This woman, she have kids, which means she have a husband. Even if she is divorced, he have to pay them. In Europe, most of those women who they are divorced, they have support. You can have a free apartment. Uh, Christian Prince regarding the invasion. What verse would you advise the crusader for wisdom in one how to act? Well, my friend, all the Bible is an advice for the crusader, because you see, crusade is not only about going to war in a violent way. Violent have a place. Like the Bible says, there's time for peace, time for war. Is that correct? Anyone knows where this verse? Time for peace and time for war. Everything have a time. So when it's time for peace, you do what peace need. Peace have different need. We debate, we argue, we try to convince, we speak gentle, right? But when there's a time for war, we go for war. There's no question about it. There's no need. The wisdom is that God, He did not told you, He would never told you to be coward. And some Christians, sadly, they use certain verses from the Bible to make you sound like a coward. They try to make Jesus as someone who is disconnected with reality. But remember, God of the Old Testament is the same God of the New Testament. We don't have two gods. It's the same exact one. You go to war, I will be with you, the Lord said. Even He commanded them to, even when Jesus says, the one who live by the sword shall die. Jesus told you that the one who live by the sword should be punished by the sword. What the Christian they do? They say, oh, He told Peter not to use his sword. No, you're just ignorant. He just told Peter because he is the one who started using the sword. It was Peter who started using the sword. So Christ, He said to Peter, the one who start using the sword, by the sword shall die. It's you who started it. Put your sword back. It's not the soldiers. Do you notice that the soldier did not attack Peter? Was Peter hurt? No. Injured? No. It was Peter who took the sword and he jumped to defend Jesus by sword. So Jesus said to him, the one who lived by the sword, by the sword. This is from the Old Testament too. What the punishment for a murderer in the Old Testament? To be killed. Is that correct? Was God wrong? The one who killed shall be killed. Which means he lived by the sword shall die. Are you with me? The second you decide to live by the sword, which means you are the aggressor. It's not you defending, it's you who's aggression. Did I answer you, my friend? Now we can quote tons of verses from the Bible, right? But I think this is enough to, the many Christians, they use the same verse where Jesus says to Peter that they switch it, they make it the opposite, that you cannot use the violent. Well, your Lord Messiah himself, he did use violence, and he will use violence when he come back. What is hell? What is hell? Hell is a pure violence. It's a torture. When the Old Testament says the Lord is a warrior, was that wrong? All right. When God, he says to the Jews, the Lord your God is the one who goes with you. to fight for you. Not only goes with you, and to fight for you. We're talking about real war. We're talking about the debate, right? And then they will quote for you from the New Testament verses about loving the enemy. That is not the same. Here, the enemy, you see, Jesus, he said that your mother, your father, they will hate you because of me, right? Those are the one you love. It's not about enemy as an army, and no. We're talking about your family. They will hate you because of my name. You love them. We are not talking about Genghis Khan coming to rape your wife. If you let him do it, you are guilty and you are a sinner and you are wicked. Because guess what? The Bible confirms that the one who allows wickedness is wicked too. In fact, he's a partner in that wickedness. Because you allow it. Right? What do you think about somebody coming to his wife, to his house, and they told him, I want to rape your wife. He said to him, go, I'm Christian, I'm not going to. Go ahead, she is inside. What do you think? Is he going to go to heaven? Hmm? He have no place in heaven, right? Uh, for me, always I struggle with the Christians, and I always see some hypocrisy. And I mentioned to you before, a story. Uh, always I carry guns. Always, this is not have not to do with Muslims. I carry guns before I ever speak about Islam. And always when they see me, even my gun is not showing. They knew I have a gun. Why, brother? Why you hold a gun? Why you have a gun with you? Brother, we should not do that, right? So what's wrong with you? I have a gun, it's not you. So one day we went for hiking, and we are supposed to sleep like in the wilderness, It's a few days. And then suddenly we start hearing, wolves, and they are getting close to us. It was night. And right away, all of them, they said to me, oh, you have your gun with you? I said, what? He said, you have your gun with you, right? I said, yeah, but I have one bullet. He said, what? You have one bullet? For sure, I'm making mockery. They torture me. They make fun of me. Each time they see me, I cannot even show my gun. I have to keep it like hidden because they get upset. But when the wolves came, they always go behind me. Where's your gun? I told them I have one bullet, so I can protect only one. So you should see their faces. They believe it. But do you see the hypocrisy? Do you see how they are illogical and they're being naive? Suddenly, their gun is good. Suddenly, having many. Second time we went for hiking, they asked me, you have your gun with you, right? I said, why? He said, oh, you don't know, you should take it. Huh? Now, they want me, like, I said, well, what if, oh, okay, I don't know if, do you have your gun with you? Imagine if those Jews in Israel, they don't have guns. Zohran Mamdani will arrest them all. I mean, even this is comeback, he think he can arrest Netanyahu. This is what happened when you put a Muslim in the office. You think he became the king of the land. What is important when you do violence to defend yourself is not to be evil. There's different, by the way. We can defend ourselves, but we don't do evil. So you don't go and rape them. We don't rape a woman. because her husband did something to you. You don't. This is evil. You don't overcome evil by evil, right? This is against the Bible. But you do justice. You do justice and justice only. So the one who commit a crime, he pay for his crime, not his daughter. All right. Anyway, I hope I answered the question. And you know, for me, I don't respect a Christian who is not willing to defend his house, his wife, his children, his country. I don't respect you if you don't. This is my opinion to you. I'm just being honest with you. If I have a daughter and her husband will never carry a gun, will never defend his house, I will never even let him marry her, if it's up to me. Unfathomable. What you think will happen with Iran in the near future? Well, you know, we do not know, because you know this will depend in how much Trump, let us say, situation is stable. Because you know, in America we don't have dictatorship, and he have a limit with how far he can go. And you know, there's many in congressmen in USA, sadly, they are even support the enemy against us. Can you believe it? So it's about how much patient they can be. If the arena willing to be, let us say, to get being beaten every day for the coming 6 months, they will not lose the war. You know, they will lose a lot, but they will not lose everything, because you know, and those people, they are willing to, you know, to lose, sacrifice a lot. Remember, those people, they have a war with Saddam Hussein for 9 years. All right. I mentioned before, the only way for Trump to finish this is to make the whole country go dark. When there's no electricity, nobody support the government. It doesn't matter what it doesn't matter. You bring Allah, not Allah, Muhammad. When it is 40 degree, there's no refrigerator, there's no air condition, there's no water. Every citizen will eat you alive. Nobody will support the mullahs of Allah. So Trump is wasting time. I mentioned many times that the solution is going to be very, very clear. Those people, they can go for a long time in war. They are willing to lose hundreds of thousands of human beings. It doesn't make any difference for them. Trust me. In the war with Saddam Hussein, I think they lost you know, more than 2 million. It doesn't affect them. Same for the Iraqi. That's not what going to affect them. But when you know, we are you know, this is a very hot country. It's very cold too. Very hot, very cold. So it doesn't matter. You do it. It's winter. It is summer. The result is severe. So as long they have electricity, as long they have energy, as long they have water running, then the country can stay, and they can, you know, oppose Trump. So Trump right now is wasting time. He's wasting time, wasting resource, and this is what he did actually. He did, accept ceasefire so they can rearm themselves, and now they have even better weapon. Look like they brought more and more advanced weapon from China and North Korea. So he was an idiot. All right. So if you ask me about Trump, I believe Trump procedure in this war is a big failure. Same time we have election coming soon. So they knew that. They aren't stupid. They knew that he have election. They knew the oil price going up. This is why they are playing him. And the Trump, it's obviously he don't want to go to war. He's just trying to force them to agree. That's all. They knew that. They knew he have limited time. They knew he have limited in what he can do. He cannot do invasion. He might occupy an island, but that will make the soldiers target. Right now, we lost 16 soldiers, right? Now, for sure, 16 soldiers is nothing compared to a war. It's a war. But in America, 16 soldiers is a lot. So the more he lose soldiers, the more the, let us say, the price is getting higher. So I believe until now, he is not doing the right thing. He's being easy. Still he is hoping that they will come to an agreement. He's being stupid. Because even if they agree, it's going to be temporary. And I think he knew it's going to be temporary. He just want to pass the election. He's being stupid, literally stupid. This guy, you need to praise him. Say he is the most wonderful. He's the most amazing. He's like Muhammad. You know, Trump has zot upon him. So, and he treat even his friends as dogs. Like, stop attacking Iran, Israel. And he swear at them. And now the Israeli actually, if a Trump he asked them to join, they should not join. If I am Netanyahu, I will never join with him. I will say to him, we will go alone. We have nothing to do with you. It's not up to you. Go to war, don't go to war. We are not your dogs. We are not your hunting dogs. Israel should not listen to Trump no more. And never join with him anything. Because he's like a moody guy, he wake up in the morning and say something like Muhammad. He enjoined them something in the morning, he forbid it afternoon. We wanted him to win. We wanted him to be successful, but he is doing stupid things. Anyone he think he can have a peace agreement with Muslims is a donkey. Take it from me. The Quran says clearly that cry not for peace when you are the uppermost. All right? It's forbidden for them to cry for peace. So when they sign a peace with you, it is going to be temporarily until they are the uppermost. All those countries who sign peace agreement with Israel, they sign because they cannot beat Israel. But what about tomorrow? As you see, Turkey is keep threatening Israel, but they never do that before because now they are getting stronger. And then what the stupid Trump he do? He gave them the F-35, so they can be really a threat to Israel. He's an idiot. And they will be a threat to Greece and Cyprus. And not only that, actually the stupid Trump, he admit that Turkey said that they will join war with Iran against USA if the Kurdish join the war. Go check it out in the news. This is how stupid this donkey is. He claimed that America now is promoting peace with its strength. So how the Turkish they dare to say that to you, you idiot? So they beg him for the F-35, and in the same time they say to him, if you let the Kurdish join against the regime in Iran, we are going to attack them. Which means we are going to attack USA. We are going to attack your babies. And Trump, he said to you on TV, oh, we told Erdogan not to join the war. You think he's talking about join us? No, join against us. This is how donkey he is. I used to think about him in a different way. But the more you know him, the more you laugh. In a sad way. Like a dark comedy. All right? But he is what he is, what we can do. We hope for better, but it doesn't sound the better is coming. Not for now. All right? And then you have this J.D. Vance, which is, I mean, imagine J.D. Vance is one of the fan in Andrew Tate in X. I mean, do you see how just what kind of this is the leader we have? He's a fan of Andrew Tate. How wicked. How naked. Your vice president is a fan of Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate, he made a big mistake, as long we mention his name. He insulted the sentence. Anyone saw the videos? He said that the sentence have to apologize to him, and he said to him the F word. And the sentence is not an easy cookie, my friend. The sentence can make a lot of things happen. He's a good man. He's not like those, the potatoes of Trump. And Trump have no power over him. And obviously the sentence, he forced Trump to not to protect him this time. And that's why the sentence, he welcomed the marshals in Florida. He gave them the open road. He will be out into England very soon. And nobody can protect him. He will be the joke of everybody. Especially with the evidence that he is doing sexual actions and promoting videos and sexual himself involved in it with little minors, children. 19, they have 19 act, not one, not two, 19 children's in extreme sex. Extreme. I pray that this guy and his kind, they will be punished in a severe way. Because sadly in this time, there's many who think being a pimp is a good thing. Luring women into such a business is a good thing. You know, how in the world you can be Christian and you can listen to this wicked man? When Jesus says to you that the man, he should be the same as a Christ, giving himself to his wife. Giving himself to his wife. Not luring his wife, not beating his wife, sacrificing yourself to your family. Absolute love. He considered your Lord. He taught you that your women is your church, the same as your church, the same as Christ gave himself to the church, you gave yourself to her. You don't beat her, you don't abuse her, you don't spit on her, you don't make her go naked in front of people. This is all is an act of Satan. And anyone he claimed to be Christian, he denied that. He is wicked, a son of a wicked, which means his father is the devil, not the real father, the human being. As Jesus said, if you are the sons of Abraham, you do the act of Abraham. Do we agree? If you are a person who is a fan of Andrew Tate, you are wicked, I spit on you. And you know what? I will take my spit and wash it after that. Because you are disgusting then. So I want to say thank you guys for being here. I think we have enough for today. I hope we did not hurt the feeling of many, as usual, because always I do. But the truth will hurt, and the truth will set you free. The second you say the truth, you will have a lot of people getting angry. Actually, if you don't say something making people angry, that means you said nothing truthful. It can be you make people angry by saying something a lie. It's true, you know. But if you are truthful, I believe the second you open your mouth, many they will be upset. Because you will say to the naked, you are naked. To the wicked, you are wicked. To the one who's dressed, you are dressed. You say it as it is. And in the world today, few people do that. That's why, you know, when we talk about the grifters, many Christians, they say you should not do it like this. Why you should not? What's the problem? Shall I cover? Shall I go blind? Shall I be hypocrite? They claim that this is about unity. This is not unity. We don't unite with the grifters. Unity is not with the devil. Unity is with the truth. Unity with love. If they love you, they will not abuse you. If they love you, they will not use you. If they love you, they will do everything without even asking you. So I want to say thank you all for being here, and I hope to see you, if I could, tomorrow, God is willing. Until then, I say to you, God is good, so is Jesus, and we are the crusade. See ya.